Hi everyone, and welcome back to Author Nation. Today I'm here with Booksprout. I'm here with Rossana and Virginie from Booksprout. So yeah, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, how have you found the show so far?
It's been really interesting, really fun, like connecting with our customer base and other industry leaders. It's been really amazing.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I think this is just such a great experience and opportunity to learn about the new things in the industry, like what's happening that I hadn't even thought of or heard of, and make incredible connections.
Yeah, amazing.
Just really people I would never have met or understood new revenue lines and opportunities that I hadn't even considered before.
Yeah.
It's really great for that.
I think that's been the main thing for me, is just meeting such cool people, and making great connections. It's been amazing, yeah. And for authors, I think a lot of people talk about that need of building that tribe and the people who understand what you're doing.
Right.
Because even with my job, when I try to understand tell my mum what I'm doing, she's like, why are you doing a podcast? What is this about? So it's quite good to have that people who understand.
Yeah, and it's very nuanced. This industry is very nuanced. There's such specific things about it. Things very unique to what you do. So like one of the talks was about like Amazon ads and how important social proof is for that. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the things that Booksprout delivers is the social proof that you need in order to get the algorithm working for you and get those sales going. And so it's all connected. And that's the kind of like connections that you make as an author sitting back and listening to these talks and saying, oh, that's why this provider has that service. That's why this is important, and making those connections in your mind.
Yeah, look, I was actually really happy to get you on because I use Booksprout in my books
to
get those reviews as well. So it was great to actually get you on.
Yeah.
Have you been to Author Nation before? Or
I came in 2022. It wasn't Author Nation then, but I did come to Vegas to this event. So it's great.
Yeah.
But Booksprout as a business, like this is our first year. This is our first actual convention in general. Like this is the first time we're trying it out.
Oh, so you came as an
author, but as a business, this is our first year, and it's been really fun though. I think we may be here next year. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But it's been really good. So
are you both writers as well?
I used to write. I'm dipping my toes. Like I've started writing.
You're inspired.
I'm seeing how it goes, but so maybe eventually I will become a writer.
Nice.
Yeah.
You are still a writer. You wrote and you're still a writer.
So you guys had a stand on Monday with at the trade event. What was that like?
It was so fun. I made people do the Macarena.
Yeah. I think I saw that from across the...
It was great. Yeah, it was fun because we had a spin wheel.
Yep.
And we gave away something on every wheel. And one of the places you could land on was you'd get a cake from the cake vending machine.
Yep.
Which is like very popular here. So, but you had to do the Macarena to get the cake. So it's like our wild card. And you'd be surprised. We gave away all the cakes.
Yep.
I got everyone to do the Macarena.
Did you film people doing the Macarena?
I wish I did.
Free content.
I know. I wish I did. I didn't want to embarrass anybody either.
Yeah.
But it was great.
What's did you notice that you have many current customers here already, or was it mostly new customers?
Oh, that was what you guys were. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we did notice that a lot of people walked up to us and were just like, "Hey, we use Booksprout, we love it. Thanks for creating this amazing product." And that's really awesome to hear because that's not really something that people go out of their way to share via email. Like we tend to get a lot of criticism via email in our support inbox, but here we get all this love, and it's really good to find a lot of people who've already
no one
used
ever
the
tells
product.
you good things.
Yeah, they kind of don't, but it's really nice that in person they're coming up to us and they're telling us that, and we've heard a lot of people who are like, hey, I've heard about Booksprout, but can you remind me what it is? And okay, maybe now I'm gonna try it. So it's been really good to make these connections and be in front of our audience.
Yeah. So tell me what Booksprout does.
So we help authors get more reviews on their books. Yep. So you can upload your book to our platform and then distribute it to our reader community. And then they get to claim it for free, read it, and then in exchange for a review. And then as the author, you're in control of where you want those reviews. So it can be places like Amazon, Goodreads, BookBub, Kobo, Google Play. You're in control of all of that. So. Yeah.
And how does it work if, say I'm an author and I upload a book, how do I earn the right to get reviews?
Everyone, it's, you don't need to earn the right, which is really great about our platform. It is a differentiator and it makes us unique also from other providers, is that you don't have to apply. You just upload and give it a try. We do say, maximize all the tools, take your time, maybe sign up for the free plan. We do have a free option that will get you familiar with the platform to get you understanding what you need to upload and how, because our readers are discerning. They will look through things. They will look through your blurb and decide if it's a good fit. They will search by keyword and by genre. It's not a given that you upload your book and you take 2 seconds to fill something out and you're going to get a bunch of downloads. You really have to take your time like you would any other like reader facing platform. And the readers will decide if it's a good fit for them. They'll claim the copy and they will leave you a review by the due date. So,
nice. So does it generally work when your book is in the free promotion period, or does it work when your book is paid for as well?
No. So your book has to, you have to be able to give your book away for free in exchange for an honest review.
Right.
So wherever you are in your author journey, that could be for a new release, that could be for a past release, that could even be for endless review campaigns that we offer. So we offer these different options for you. That it's just that the stage of your book is in that you want to try to collect those reviews.
Like we distribute the book via Booksprout, so like it's not like an Amazon like verified review. It'll be like just a regular review,
right, okay, yeah.
Because like we do the distribution of the ebook, so you don't have to like run a promo or anything. Like the readers download the book from our platform, read it, and then after that they leave their review.
Get sent to them like as a PDF or as an EPUB type thing. Yeah, right.
Yeah. So we only do like digital also for reviews. Like we don't handle like physical copies for reviews. We just do digital,
right?
But
it's quite nice. So you can use it in conjunction with some of the other review tools as well, because it's kind of a different way of providing the book out.
I mean, like every review service has a different audience too, so it's like worth testing out, like if your audience may be there. But yeah, your book does need to like stand on its own. Like we don't guarantee reviews. Like readers have to be like attracted to your book. So yeah, it helps to make sure you have a good cover, that you have good keywords on your book, that you're just your book is to market a little bit. It definitely helps like get more reviews and make sure like the right readers read your book. So yeah,
nice. And have you found mostly it's fiction authors or non-fiction, or is it a bit of a mix?
We have a lot of romance readers. Like that's our biggest genre.
I didn't realize how big romance was until I came here.
Romance is big, yeah. And like those romance readers read a lot. Like we do have like quite a few like whale readers, we call them, that like read like a ton of books.
Whale readers.
Yeah, they'll review like a lot of books. And so yeah, romance is definitely our biggest genre, but we do have like readers that read pretty much anything. Of course, like the amount of reviews you get in these other genres will be smaller, but you can still get some really high quality reviews like via Booksprouts.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
And how have you found the show in terms of picking up new customers? Has it been, or has it been more a case of just like speaking to people to spread the word?
Honestly, I don't really know yet. Like we had a promo for Author Nation, so we'll see like how many people claim that. But I haven't done really like an analysis of we've been focusing on like conferences and like learning and like getting a pulse for like the author world, what's coming, like where people need help and stuff. So after the conference, we'll do a little analysis of how it's.
Have you managed to go to any of the talks so far?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've been like going to like one every hour. So.
What have been your favorite ones so far? We'll do like one or two each.
My very favorite was the first one with Andrew and the whole, the positioning of the tension and the curiosity gap. I thought that was very powerful for any type of communication, because I find that is my most engaging content and kind of where the little formula I needed to like link everything. But I mean, I think all the speakers chosen here are incredibly strong in their industries. They're very well thought out. They're really in a way to get you on your path. So there have been a couple talks that I went to and I was like, well, okay, I think this isn't where I'm at in my stage, but I think it would be helpful for other people. So yeah.
Nice.
For me, I'd say like the most impactful talks that I've been to have been like around AI. I've been finding it really, really interesting. Like, because I thought the author community was a lot more shy about like AI, but I've actually like realized that people are really embracing it and making it work for them and like humanizing AI, and that's been really interesting, and it's made me think about like how I can use that in my own life, my own business, for Booksprout, and like to see how that works. So it's been pretty interesting. Yeah.
a lot of the trade stands are about AI writing and things. I think some people have been a bit funny about it, but actually I think overall it's been okay.
I mean, it's just like the angle that a lot of people have come from is really amplifying what you do already. So like that's really cool. Like it's not trying to replace you, it's trying to like amplify you, and I really like that vision for it. So it's really cool. Yeah.
So what's your plans for the rest of the day? Have you got any talks you particularly want to go to?
I have like some hearts in my schedule. I just look at what I like already favorited, and then I just go to that. I don't remember what it is. I check every hour because there's so many talks. So
it changes. It also changes as it's very fluid. Like there's a lot of structure, but it's also like maybe right now I thought I needed to do this talk, but because of the talk I had before, this is going to build on that. And it shapes you in a little direction. You kind of like start finding yourself here. You start finding like there was the trope talk, and I kind of wrote it off like the trope talk like was maybe I kind of got my tropes down and I really understand it. And then you go to the talk and you're like, no, I don't. Yeah. And maybe I need to go to this panel where they're going to talk about genres and tropes and build on that because I really got to refine that before I take my next step. Yeah. So I think that is the magic of also being here in person, giving yourself the guideline, like creating the agenda and creating the plan. But then once you get here, understanding that maybe you've got to figure some other things out as you go, and that's how you can shape your day.
That's very interesting.
So that's kind of how it's worked for me. I'm finding myself in a totally new direction, and I'm an author also. So for me, this has given me so much clarity, like so much more shaping my direction and my path in that area that I was like very gray on, and I really appreciate that. Like I think they've done an amazing job.
Good. Yeah, that was what I was going to ask next, because obviously you're both writers as well. Not thinking about the business side of it so much, but as a writer, what have you taken away from the conference? Is there any particular lessons you've learned that you really going to go back and implement into your writing?
Well, my number one thing was Steph Green's talk. It was called Don't Quit Before the Miracle.
Okay.
And that was Steph Green. She's a romance author. She's an amazing, successful author out of New Zealand. And what I just found from her talk that was so powerful and impactful for me was that's kind of where you get frustrated as an author. This industry isn't easy. It's not an overnight success. If that's what you're coming in to do, then maybe, it's gonna tell you the reality really quickly. The industry will speak to you back. And what you have to do is know that it's a process and know that it takes time. And if you really want it, you have to kind of like go after it and continue on your journey. If you give up, you're quitting before the miracle. Yeah. So that's kind of the big takeaway for me.
Great. Yeah. So I think a lot of these talks are going to be recorded. So that sounds like
go listen to Steph Green. Yeah. She was just so inspirational for me.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's so many talks. Like I think every hour there's like 6 talks, so you can only like go to one. So it's really good to have.
It's like going to Glastonbury, you miss all the headliners, and you can't.
And like you have to pick, and you're like, well, there are 3 classes I wanted to go to, and like I have to pick the one that feels most important to me. But like it's good to know that we can rewatch the other ones like later, like the ones that are interesting to us. And
of course.
And sometimes you get feedback. They're like, oh yeah, this one was really good. So like go watch it. So that's really cool.
Yeah. The last question, so obviously we're in Las Vegas, so have you managed to do any Las Vegas-y type things?
Yeah? We did. We walked around last night, through a lot of the hotels, casinos.
How many steps did you do?
I was at 20,000 by the end of the day.
I did 40 on my first day. Yeah, I did go for runs, so it's cheating. But
on your feet doing
sore.
Mine are sore. My feet are sore. I love Las Vegas. I'm not from a quiet place in North Carolina, so for me, I get my city fix here, and just go to the shows. Like I went to, the Cosmo, the champagne bar in the Cosmo.
The Chandelier.
Yeah, the Chandelier. Oh, the Chandelier bar, I mean. There's the Italy in Park MGM that I can't stop talking about. So it's just a very special time and a great place to have a conference because of all the fun things you can do.
Yeah. Las Vegas couldn't be less like the UK.
Right. Yeah.
It's like the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I totally get that. Everything's legal here, so get ready for that too.
Yeah. Great. Well, it's been great having you on. Thank you so much for taking time.
Well, thank you for having us. This was great, and I hope that your audience gets something out of it.
Good. Yeah. This weekend soon. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you so much for tuning into the Publishing Performance podcast. I really hope you found today's episode inspiring. I love chatting to authors, writers, and people in the publishing world. Now, just before we wrap up, let me tell you about Publishing Performance, the #1 platform for authors who want to increase Amazon book sales, but are not really sure where to start. Now, this show is all about helping you to sell more books. And if you're looking to boost your publishing game and to maximise your book's potential on Amazon, then Publishing Performance is designed to help authors just like you to grow your readership and to reach a much wider audience. Now, I know that Amazon ads can be slightly complicated, which is why Publishing Performance is like having a personalised ad account manager to create your ad campaigns, to choose your best keywords, and to make adjustments in real time. Now, if you're investing in ads, you really want to make sure that your investment is being used effectively, and Publishing Performance does just that. It aims to make your budget go further, improve your organic rank, and target keywords more effectively. Just go to publishingperformance.com to get started with Amazon ads for just $1.